Welcome, everybody, to a Game of Thrones one. I might sound a little bit different today because I've had to fully reinstall everything because my PC basically shit itself yesterday. So that's new OBS, new CK2, new everything. So if I sound a little different, if the game's a little bit different, I mean, it shouldn't be, in theory. But if it is, then I apologize in advance. I'll see what I can get fixed after that. But the only way to know is to actually make a video. Oh, shit, I don't even have any video editing software right now, so this is going to be really fun. Welcome to Lord Saltmud of the Eyrie, a boy who we are going to turn into basically the Mountain. We're going to make him into the strongest warrior who's ever lived, because we have the power of steroids. And by steroids, I mean dark magic. If his hand gets chopped off, we grow another one back. If his head gets chopped off, then... oh, I think that might be the end of it. I don't think we can grow another one of those back. Not that steroids can do either of these things, by the way. We're part of the Berserkers. We're already ranked 2. We're going to get to the bounce board, and we're going to kill everybody in Westeros. By the time they're done, there won't be any rebellions because there'll be no one left to rebel. Where do we start with? Let's go to the bounty board then and see who is... what are we up to? 195 already. Wow, that's pretty good. I suppose we did upgrade our fighting skill immediately. And then, of course, we've got some fair amount of duel experience already, plus 45. Absolutely. Priest Gas, we're gonna knock him right on his gas. We lost. Oh my god. This fucking mod makes me want to scream. Okay. That means... I've explained this many times before. That means that in a regular scenario, that man would have killed us and that would have been the end of the campaign right there because our father, for some reason, is also our heir, despite the fact that we're on primogeniture. And he's not actually our dynasty at all. Doesn't make much sense. I suppose it's because we don't have any kids. That makes a lot... yeah, I suppose again, we didn't really think about that. So yeah, we would normally be dead. Oh, fuck me. How? We have like 200 more per... oh. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Crusader... oh, shit, my splash... hang on. Sorry. Welcome back to Crusader Kings 2. The Adventures of blah, blah, you get it. Okay, right. Let's try that again. That's unreal. I was so annoyed at that, I had to go and reload. I had to reload. Get the hell out of here. That's what I thought, you little... Granted, we probably would have been okay with the -1 health, but it's the principle that we have 195 personal combat. This campaign has taken too many characters from me like that to allow another one. Bear in mind, he's already injured. He would have been damaged after the duel anyway, like these modifiers. Another -1 health. There's no guarantee he would have lived much past the age of 20 at that stage. I wasn't doing it. I'm not doing it, because it's ridiculous. It doesn't make any sense. A gonorrhea-riddled priest kills the mighty warrior Salt. It's a good job we named him Salt. Oh my god, my voice cracked there. Then fucking annoyed I was. Okay, Bounty is trying to... okay, we're going to carry on, despite the fact that clearly it's been proven to be a bad idea. Doesn't matter. In theory, we should be good. Maybe we just got super, super unlucky. Maybe something is horribly broken. Who really knows? -32, he's got gout. If this man kills us, I quit. Thank you. That's what I thought. Formidable fighter. See, now this is the opposite of what I think should happen. You shouldn't become a formidable fighter for killing a gouty priest. You know? I don't think that should be something that should also happen. I don't know. I'd love to see a bit more... you know, maybe if you were fighting someone who was equally matched to you, if they have similar personal combat, then maybe give you formidable fighter, because that shows that you've proven yourself in a duel. But one gouty man versus mighty warrior Salt, it just doesn't make any sense. Oswin, you're also next on my list. Goodbye, my friend. It is a lot OP. The one thing we also discussed in Discord as well would be to maybe drop down the duel experience. Because right now, we're giving duel experience +5 and an absolute plethora, a multitude of people to kill here as well. Leaves you with a ridiculous amount of personal combat. I would like to see, personally, it knocked down to like 3. Even if it was +3 per duel. Bear in mind, we've got 16 right now. That's still a lot. Actually, in hindsight, I don't think a +3 would really do much, because that would be going down from, what, 55 to 48 or something like that off the top of my head? So that still probably wouldn't be enough of a nerf, in my opinion. I think you probably still have to knock it down. Maybe even +2 would work out pretty well in hindsight. Because even then, what have we got? 16? I mean, that's still 30. That's still 32 duel experience, which is quite a lot as well. Even +1 per duel would be sufficient. Anyway, point is... you know, we can grow ourselves back anyway. The only thing we can't grow back is being permanently injured / dying in the society. So how do we do that again? Kill self-ailments. We need to sacrifice some prisoners. Right. Okay. So we're not going to be plotted against because we are just a random, like, real low-tier vassal right now, which is a bit of a shame. We're still her heir, right? That's the one thing I did want to check, that this whole succession thing with our father being our heir, and our mother, we are her heir. I didn't want to, you know, things to be messed up to that extent. Ideally... we kind of want to change our succession laws. I'm not going to reload again. That was just kind of, I will admit, partially just for comedic effect. We're not going to be reloading again, though. If we are permanently injured, if we die, then it will be a game over. So I would like to adjust the laws somewhat, so that the Eyrie, at least, we won't affect obviously the regional laws of the Vale or even the Iron Throne or anything like that. Just the Eyrie. Maybe flip it over to I don't know, Gavelkind or something like that. So that way our father doesn't stand in line to inherit the bloody throne when we die. Yeah, I think that's probably not a bad idea. How long do we need to rule for 10 years for a start? So, I mean, living by the sword is probably going to get us killed and we're probably going to lose the game. That's okay. It'll be fine. It'll be worth it, especially because we can grow back any sort of disfigurement, severe injuries, whatever else. We need some prisoners, though. I don't really know how we're going to get prisoners. So we've got, I was going to say, we need, like, spy masters who are, okay, our wife, for a start, is an incredibly good spy master. Get her uncovering plots and turn off auto-stop plots. We need people to sacrifice. The only other way to get prisoners would be going to war, and there's not going to be much war that we go into, bearing in mind the state of the throne right now. Also, what's she at war for, then? She's going to war for the First Men, Gold Road to Jewel Wall over the Gold Road, right? So she's gathering some more vassals there. This is why I wanted to leave her to do that, because I don't particularly want to manage. I'm sure you guys don't want me to waste 20 minutes of each episode going to war against every Andal for the province of the Gold Road. So, we'll leave her to do that while we build up our character into someone capable of fighting Valyria. That's the important thing here. Okay, so the Eyrie. Let's see what upgrades we can build here as well, because if we're going to keep going through this cycle of character rule in the Iron Throne, character rule in the Eyrie, ascending to the Iron Throne, back to a character rule in the Eyrie again, I want to make sure this place is as good as it possibly can be. Let's focus on some tax, I think, probably to start off with, because we haven't actually built any good tax here whatsoever. Dual Academy wouldn't be bad. Well, we've got a formidable fighter, though granted, that's not difficult. Oh, a stonemason. We've got to start with the stonemason, Mike. Potentially minus 25 build cost, build time modifier. That's too good to ignore. We're absolutely going to bring that one on board. Squirrel Arwood suggested friendly duel to teach you the basics. Whether or not his advice is worth listening to is up to you. Sure, let's do it. Why not? The chance of getting brave out of that. I'll go for the good traits. Obviously, at this point, when requesting the military training, we don't need to min-max it. We might as well just try and do it to get good traits out of it. There's a chance to get ambitious and brave and whatever else. Oh, we already have brave? Or did we just get brave? I have no idea. The point is, we don't need to worry about trying to become a formidable fighter because we're already there, right? So we might as well just wait for, oh shit, we might as well just wait for the good traits to come up. I don't know that stubborn is, it's not a good trait at all, so we'll ignore that one as well. As the council meeting ends, Master Obmin pulls you into the side. He talks at length about your need to respect the authority of the legends when making decisions for your council. Okay, having neglected you so, but he offers our help. Fine, okay. So we gain 100 piety, we gain pious, giving us minus intrigue, temple vassal opinion, monthly piety. Or we should say there's no place for the legends in politics. Lose 50 piety, dislikes us. We need piety to be able to use the dark magic, which in theory will save our life. So I'm thinking, yeah, I think we'll accept that one if you don't mind, pal, because we need 250 minimum, don't we? Now, in this scenario, normally you ignore his advice if you want to increase your fighting skill, because obviously it says there your guts tell you don't know what he's talking about. I kind of want erudite, so we're going to go for the risk on that one. Dallas as well. Man, these events are good, aren't they? Okay, come on. You gotta give me something good out of this. We missed Erudite, we missed Dallas. Well, the point is, we can just keep doing this event over and over and over, right? While we wait for the bans board to repopulate, things like that. While we wait for our... Yeah, I want Deceitful. While we wait for our next duels to become available to us, this might just be a good way to turn a bad character, say we do get a shitty heir, into a good one. I mean, this guy's pretty good, to be honest. The only thing bad that he's got right now is content. Obviously, Lover's Pox, they're not fantastic either. Oh, shit, right, I forgot about the observatory thing. So our character chose the scholarship focus himself. That wasn't anything I did there. You've spent many nights looking at the stars in your observatory. Do we want to say, how do the stars move, or is there something strange out there? This makes us lose piety if we go for the second one, because obviously we get the Necronomicon. The Necronomicon gives you lower piety. Doesn't really make much sense that a book about, you know, sort of the old gods and whatnot, so it should say the old ones, not the old gods. I suppose it's different religion. You know, demons are demons at the end of the day. How do the stars move? Let's go for that one instead. I think that can give us astronomer. So the Game of Thrones mod also adds, like, you've seen a couple of them before, you know, like additional lifestyle traits, similar to your jeweler, similar to your hunter in the base game. You might get astronomer, metallurgist, blah, blah, blah. Squirrel Arwood thinks you should spend some time in meditation to sharpen your senses. I'm going to ignore you on that one, Chief, even though we've already got content. So the question is, can we also get some tournament wins under our belt as well? So we've been declared the winner, defeating Lord Willem Carlet in a fine joust. Just anything right now to help boost up our... Ah, there we go. Nice. That was quick. Let's take a look at if he's any good, though, before we really start investing into things here. Skilled Stonemason, 8, minus 15, very nice. I do like that. That's a great idea, by the way, for a little addition to your capital. I'd really love to see some of these buildings from this mod, honestly, made into a base game mod, because they're very, very cool, especially the little event chains as well. And we can try and rank up. Let's, should we visit the... Do we have a barber surgeon in the area? Because if we don't, that's another big thing we need to build as soon as possible. We do. Okay, that's good. Let's visit the barber surgeon. Let's make sure that we're all patched up, ready for our upcoming duel, because I believe that does affect or not. Visit barber surgeon. We're not allowed to. We're not at war or anything. Am I going crazy? Maybe you have to be an independent ruler? Huh. I have no clue then why we can't visit. I thought you just needed to be injured, but I guess not. Squirrel Arwood seems to think that you should spend some time in meditation. We're going to ignore that, even though we've already got content, but hey. Right, new tilt, new tilt. Let's get this joust done beforehand. I'd like to try and see, maybe it's because we're busy that we can't go to the barber surgeon. We'll wait for this to end, then we'll see if that's possible, because that will subtract from our personal combat. Otherwise, hey, there we go. We got a runner-up. Okay, that's a shame, but we do get the tournament second place bonus there. Monthly prestige 0.3. Seems good for a future king of everything to be you know, amongst his knights, amongst the common people. Right, can we go to the barber surgeon now? We good? No. Okay, that's frustrating. Maybe we've got too many options. Hang on, let's hide the berserker's decisions. Still no. Okay. Never mind then. Doesn't really matter too much. Not like I didn't want to die or anything. We'll probably still win the duel either way. Let's do it. Let's go ask for a duel. We're up against... Oh, our friend. This is the guy we just fought in the combat there with his extremely creepy house flag. Have we got our weapon equipped? We don't have any armor. So we could also call for a smith quickly and get some... obviously, we won't be able to do this before the duel goes through. But we should try and get something. Anyway, Stefan has accepted the duel. It's not like he's had any choice to begin with. I think we've got this in the bag. 250 versus 110. I said that before. There was over 200 points and we almost died. Oh my god. We won, but we permanently wounded him. Oh, Stefan, I'm so sorry. My friend, my good friend Stefan, permanently wounded. Here's a better idea. Why bother, excuse me, why bother going and crafting our own armor when there's plenty of armor out there that could just appear in our treasury, for example? What I'm going to say is, where's the show me the owners of Valyrian, it's just Valyrian steel, armor? There are lots of people with Valyrian steel armor. We could go and get a second set. He's also got a nice sword there as well, but obviously I don't want to be trying to steal from someone with a Valyrian steel sword. It's a random... Oh, can we steal from this guy? We can't. Too far away? Oh, it needs to not be equipped. Yeah, fair point. That's another problem. A lot of these guys... See, our mother we're not going to steal it from. A lot of these guys are going to have Valyrian steel armor equipped, though. I can't think of any scenario where they wouldn't have it equipped, unless they become a child. So if this guy were to die, for example, his kid were to inherit, obviously they can't wear a full set of armor. Man, they've got some crazy stuff. So many dragon eggs floating around, which is not really much of a surprise, given that Valyria is still active. That's a shame. What other types of armor are there? I did type in armor, and then I remembered, oh, we could just go for Valyrian steel instead. Sort by the lowest rank. Ideally, we want to sort by the lowest stats. Oh, man. I don't know. Go by, like, the lowest martial. This person will do. Lady of Dragonstone. We know she's within range. What's she got? Horse armor. No thank you, Todd Howard. That's not really what we're looking for right now. We're just going to go and steal this kid's splint mail armor. It's quality too, so it's not very good at all, but it's just really to help us out a little bit through some of these duels. I don't know if it affects any of the duels, like in terms of the events. Maybe you don't die so much if you have some armor equipped, which will make a lot more sense, but I think it's just going to be a flat bonus to personal combat. Who should we take with us? Arlen, our marshal, priest marshal, or we take our wife and spy master, who will potentially also end up in prison if we fuck this up. Fine, let's literally put all our eggs in one basket, and this is also extremely dangerous because, of course, if we get captured and they decide to behead us, that's it. Game over right there. You want to spy my Weirwood Spear? Nope, not selling it. Thank you very much. We want to keep that for future airs as well, that if we do this same scenario again. We are in another jousting tournament as well. I'm hoping we can win this time. I assume that's also down to personal combat then, huh? Oh, no. Do we just lose? We just lost. It's almost... Actually, it could be down to personal combat, given he's got 254. She's also holding a great melee in the northern tradition. Fine, let's go and prove our strength despite the fact no one in our family has ever been from the north in this scenario. But that's okay. And here we are. We've arrived at Lord Master Ario's capital. It's heavily guarded. There's a group of guards at the back door, a servant's entrance, sorry, at the main door. Servant's entrance at the back, and a window near the stables. Oh my god, we got 93%. This is great. Okay. Oh, we've also fallen in love with our wife. So we gain chaste, which is minus 15% fertility. She gets plus 20% fertility. But as we know from, or as I know now from having looked at the wiki, there's a hard-coded little additional stat that if you're in love with your wife, if they're your spouse, they get a bonus to fertility. If you're also in love with them, it's a 1.5 times modifier. So yeah, we're going to go for that. Even though we've gained chaste there, we can always lose chaste. More importantly, she gets 20% fertility bonus, and we both get the fertility bonus because of that other effect I mentioned. Rush them before they raise the alarm. I'm not going to bother inviting that guy to our court, mainly because it's 69% chance of success. Here we go. Come on. I believe. Come on. Don't fuck me here. No, get out of here. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Split mail armor. And it looks as if, another thing as well, our name has moved. Has she got all of the Westerlands? No, quite the opposite. Are we in a mega war, I would assume? Hopefully. Otherwise, that's not a good sign, is it? Attacking the First Man's War over Hornvale. She's really, really going for it. She's just constantly at war and war and war. First Man's Westerland War over the Rock. Oh, that's the one from yesterday, right? Wow. Shit, she's really, really churning out wars then. That's great. So all of the Westerlands, all of this area that looks like it's independent is obviously still part of our realm because of the Mega War system. Very nice. I can't wait to see how it all looks when it's all back together again. Oh shit, they're like actual jewels? Okay. This could be another way to get some duel experience then, I guess. One mistake is all I'll get. Strike. It's all over now. You are, is he a Kingsguard? Oh, that's not a good show, is it? Or we could kill him. No, I think you're okay. It doesn't really befit a member of the royal family to be slaying Kingsguards. After a fierce duel, you are forced Sir Marwan of Old Anchor to concede defeat. He removes himself from the field, nursing his injuries while you seek a new opponent. He knew the risks. He Marwan, you big coward. Okay, next one. What happens if we win this one then? Because I don't think I've ever won a Northern Melee before. I don't think we've ever fought in one anyway. I'm hoping we don't accidentally kill anyone, and I don't know if you can get dishonorable if it's an accident. Surely it must be if they surrender and then you kill them. Goddamn, I hope not. You and Owen Cartlet sight each other amongst the battle. This has got to be one of the final rounds now, huh? One mistake's all I'll get. Strike. I mean, we're just a monster at this stage. Already, age of 19, 285 personal combat. My personal goal, can we break 1,000 combat with a character? I think it's possible. I don't see why it wouldn't be possible. 1,000 personal combat for Salt. I mean, it sounds nuts, but we're already a third of the way there. Roughly. Well, we're basically over a quarter of the way there. Don't listen to his lies. This is going to be interesting. I yield, except back in your feet. Do these all count as duel experience, or is it just from the society? We've got Renowned Duelist, which is quite nice. He knew the risks. And then we've also got duel experience on top of that. Whoa, so this is the base game one. This is the society one, I believe. Glory to me. We've proven ourselves victor in the tournament as well. Very nice. So that's a grand tournament second place. That's a regional tournament second place. I assume that was a grand tournament then? Wait, I thought we won, though. Okay, never mind. There we are. What a great fight. Many have approved a good fight you provided. Excellent. Well done. And she's named us Lord of the Vale. Boom. There we go. Very nice. Is that what we had to do? We had to fight all these other men to prove ourselves. I suppose we do have a sort of familial tradition of kicking all of our vassals around, so that seems kind of appropriate. There we go. Look at that. Lord Paramount Soul of the Vale. Unfortunately, though, still our father is our heir, which is not very good. Especially if he gets above himself now. He might decide, actually, I want to be Lord of the Eyrie and kill us dead, which wouldn't be very nice. Why are you independent? Is she independent because of the Mega War system? I assume so. Let's not go to war with her, then. The only problem with this is it puts a lot more pressure on us in that we're going to have to... We can get prisoners, though. That's quite nice. But it means that we're going to have to actually help out in wars because we have a large chunk of troops. Oh, we are at war with them. Westerlander Independence. You can get fucked with that one. Let me join you. War of Westerlander Independence. I guess you must have... She probably tried to revoke a title or something. She wants us to be a reviser. Absolutely. Let's get out there. We need to be on this battlefield right now, because any battlefield Jules Elgar gets into, especially with his 24 Marshal as well, we're going to be unstoppable. Can we now? We can now visit the Barber Surge. Maybe you had to be a king or something ridiculous like that. Okay. Before we go out there into the field, let's just double check the bounty board before we're done with things. Where is the bounty board? There it is, bounty board. No interest in targets. Wow, okay. We'll check again after we finish the war then. This should be fairly straightforward, I think. It's basically the whole of the Iron Throne versus the Westerlands. Given that she's beaten him before to obviously get him vassalized, shouldn't be too difficult whatsoever. We don't have any rally points yet. Not that that's a big deal. 2,200 men from the Sisters is quite annoying as well, because it means that they're providing some more troops and even look like some of these vassals. Granite disappeared without a trace. Did our mother just eat granite? Fate smiles upon me. My wife is Pergonat. Excellent news. Okay. That's a long time coming, to be fair. No pun intended. Given that they got married when they were like 16. That's pretty crazy. And especially when he starts leading troops as well. That seems a bit... seems a bit suspect. It's 2 months. Don't worry about it. It's a 2-month window there. Alright. Ignore our advice. We're not interested anymore. I should really stop asking for military training, shouldn't I? Because it's just... All we're really doing it for is to get traits. Don't get me wrong. The traits are good. But it's such a massive distraction. It takes so long. And the chance is so low. It's probably not worth it. How weird. Salt Mud, of all the things he's done here, is now known as the Eloquent. Why? Oh, because he's gregarious? I mean, that's got to be the only reason. I can't think of anything else. Maybe just, but I doubt it. Very weird. Even though he's got 300 personal combat and is like a martial man. Oh, it might also be to do with Grey Eminence. That's very true. I forgot he's actually a trained diplomat, not a trained warrior. Wow, that's nuts. This guy is so good. We can't afford to lose this guy, especially not to any ridiculously dumb battlefield duels. I have some maids dispatched, or don't need some old woman filling her head with nonsense. Fuck it. It's only 10 gold, isn't it? She gets comforted, gains some opinion as well. Why not? Now, I know his troops are around here somewhere. Let's get us on the center, because some actual battlefield experience also wouldn't hurt. Chance we could get a leadership trait out of it, which I'm really looking for. That would allow us to go on a warrior pilgrimage. So, oh shit, they're there. I feel like chances are our mother's probably got that one in the bag. I don't think we need to... Is she personally fighting in these battles? I think she might lose that. Shit. That's going to be close either way. Where is she? She's over there. Oh, she's leaving her men to die. Fuck me, she actually did. Okay, I'll chase these troops down, then she can't be trusted. Useless. Goddamn AI, leaving her in the hands of the AI is going to prove to be a terrible idea. What is the AI doing? All right, never mind then. Oh, they might actually win that. I forgot they've got... No! Bradamar. We'll name him Manure. He's dead. Unreal. That's really... That's sad. Depressing? Not going to happen. We're fine. It's okay. It just happens, doesn't it? It's just one of those things. Don't worry about it. Okay, that's the troops dead. That'll cheer him up a little bit. When we go and finish this one off, 15% will score. Yeah, I'll just leave. We're not going to be doing the sieging or anything. We've got duels to be fine. We've got 1,000 personal combat to be trying to achieve here. So I think we'll just help them out a little bit. Oh, no, it's not even worth it. I'm just going to take the troops back home and drop them. Fuck it. Now, the issue is, we still count as being the throne in the first one, so we can actually move them over here and then, or not. I was going to say move them there and disband them, so we need to move them to the closest territory and then disband it. Brother John Mudd disappeared without a trace. I have a feeling our mother might be, you know, might be eating the babbies here. Oh, that's cool. I actually didn't notice that when we were playing as her. So she's lost disfigure, but she kept wearing the mask that just gives her a bonus to sex appeal. She's like this mysterious, very, very chic and mysterious and oh so sexy because she's wearing a mask. Is that how that works? I don't know. Well, let's not question it too much. She is our mother after all. Right, let's get these good kind of... Wait, no, we're going to stop that. Or, well, I mean, we can farm up good traits out of it, but we've got Brave, we've got Gregarious. I don't think we really need much more out of it. I'm going to cancel this bloody military training. Fuck it. Get out of here. We don't need you anymore. You're too distracting. This man with 81 personal combat is challenging us. You are a fool, and he is now gone. Hope they give us some more duel experience for that. Yeah, wow, that's unreal. This is so ridiculous. Oh no, one of the patron houses is getting out of hand. Sir Jeremy Corbyn, a breaker of Tories. Great, okay. He is apparently the leader of a plot, a traitor to the realm. Let's chuck him in prison. Let's chuck him in prison then. I'm sorry, I can't do it. He is also a Faith of the Seven. Not dealing with that. Get out of here. Oh, he's risen his flag in rebellion. Bring it. Bring it, Jeremy. We'll see what you've got, Corbyn. Is it too much to ask that I just want to throw Jeremy Corbyn in my prison so that we sacrifice him to the old god so I can regrow my hand? It's standard Tory policy. Let's, this is the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Thank you. Let's go wipe out his troops first and foremost, and then we'll go deal with his capital. All I wanted him in the prison for was a contingency plan. Because if we're, you know, sort of living by the sword, chances are we are going to get our bits chopped off like our last character did as well. So, I just wanted a vassal kicking around. I mean, we could always just bank him for dark magic immediately, I guess. Bear in mind, you can sacrifice him, the dark magic just ticks up. You don't need to sacrifice him as you do it or anything like that. So, we'll focus on that. Sort that down? Yeah, fuck it. We should be okay. Have his family put in the dungeon. There we go. That's what we're after. Can we I assume we can't execute his innocent family members. That's probably not very cash money. 78%. Right, let's kill some of his troops, and then this war will be over, probably with just that battle right there. 33% chance of gaining Diligent. We actually got it. Very nice. Okay, good work. That's a nice little bonus. That doesn't really help us out too much, but, you know, it's always good to get Diligent, right? Take out his troops, and then that is done. Corbyn is no more. I'm sorry, Corbyn, but we need your powers of dark magic. Oh, he's dead. No. News from the Battle of the Scorched Vale, my lord. Your enemy, Sir Jeremy Corbyn, breaker of Tories, has been slain. He was killed in direct combat by enemy commander Duncan. Duncan versus Jeremy, the classic showdown. And with that, we are done. Now, here's the thing. I don't believe another dead son. Oh my god. Shit, this is not good, huh? That's 2 chances we've had to avoid this game over when our father takes over. Both of them we failed. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Inspire some Mellorism in her, for God's sake. Have Babby better. Is that an option? Try and give her a learning point, I guess. No, we want to... She's our spy master. Oh, we can't. It's either diplomacy, martial, or learning. Can we also inspire Mellorism on herself? We can, but we mustn't have done it within the past 5 years. Oh, fair enough. We should only ever do that on ourselves then, I guess. Just to buff up our martial. We're going to go for 1,000 martial and 1,000 personal combat. What do you mean that's impossible? There we go. Do you count as a rebel now, then? So I can execute you? No, because he technically didn't rebel. It was his father. God damn it. That's frustrating. So that whole war, completely pointless. Dear Lord Paramount Salt of the Vale, who'd have thought this would have ever happened? I've been told that you're pursuing studies in the field that deny the truth of the gods. I'm certain such rumors would only slander. We can tell our mother to get fucked. You know, we're an adult now, Mum. You can't tell us what to do. Best answer to this is silence and say nothing, or I must not challenge her wisdom. We stop studying the stars. Tell her to stay out of our business. We're gonna have a bit of an argument with our mother about whether or not we should be staying up late at night looking at the stars. Get out of here. the hell out of here, Mum. What the hell do you know? She's only 41. That's mind-blowing. How old are we? I thought we were like 40. That can't be right. Oh, we're only 21 as well. Shit, yeah, of course. Pay what it takes to correct this, and then let's go back to the bounty board for a while, because that 1,000 personal combat isn't going to get itself. Still no targets, huh? That's frustrating. Get into shape. That gives us something. Hey, fertility plus 10%. I think we kind of need it at this stage, given how unlucky we've got with Babbies being formed. Hendry the Mystic of the Sellsword Infantry. I think we got an event. Ah, she's purging that again. Excellent. Oh, God. Someone's challenging us. Jock Vo. What the fuck are you thinking, Jock Vo? You fool. So we can shut this guy in prison. He's only a sellsword infantryman. Oh, we've also got this guy as well. Now, ideally, we want them to rebel so that we can obviously have a means to execute them. That's a shame. We can call them for trial, I guess. Then we can also do that again. I accept your offer. Ransom out for 46 gold. Speaking of which, we should be building up the area as well. That's the whole reason I built that bloody stonemason in hindsight. Let him rot. We'll deal with that in a minute. Okay, what have you got for me? We are looking for... Iron Mine is okay, but, I mean, I kind of want to build up the tax rather than lower the tax. I guess now that we've got the whole Vale, though, the only reason I was kind of avoiding upgrading that is because we only had the area at that time, so our tax was already quite low, but now we've got the whole thing, I suppose we could upgrade it. Brewery. Try and meet the Master Brewer, get that ridiculous amount of tax, and it gives morale as well. I think that's fair. Your studies of the celestial spheres are progressing well. What is Earth? Now, the reason I want to do this is when we finally break 1,000 personal combat, which I think we'll probably have by, probably by next year, right? We'll join the Citadel, and then we'll be the Master of Brain and the Master of Brawn, which is something we've not really done with the characters before. There we go, High Priest Silt 1, excellent news. That should be the Westerlands dealt with. I imagine she'll revoke all those titles and dish them all out fresh again. Succession shall be agnatic cognatic with male heirs being preferred. Succession of the throne of the first man. Was that not always the case? Or maybe it was only agnatic. Oh, okay, that's fine then. I'm kind of interested what's going to happen with the realm. Is this all going to come back together now? Because it's looking a bit messy. I mean, it's really difficult to keep track of things with the Mega War system, especially when we aren't the... Kicked us from the council, you fucker. Especially when we're not the one in charge of things. It's obviously even more difficult to keep track of it because of all the Mega Wars going on and whatnot. My dear, you do not need new clothes. You are already wonderful. Or she gains the same opinion, but she gains 50 prestige for that one. Do I want to spend 21 gold to give our wife 50 prestige? Nah, you're good. Oh, back on the council, yeah? You fucker. Em and Mud also vanished without a trace. I don't like how many family members are disappearing here. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Vanish without a trace. 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 She is certainly eating these children. But I've got no way to prove it because, of course, we can't see the modifiers unless we're playing as her. She stole a book and is banned from the library. That's really funny. Between all her dark magic and a mass consumption of her children, she's also not above a bit of petty theft. We're now playing as Jazine the Mud. Incredible name. Can I put 2 Zs in there? Just because it looks a bit more, you know how it do. Jazine Mud. Wow. Struggle it is. With a name like Jazine, definitely true. My God. Is that a traditional Vale name? I guess it would be a traditional first man name. I've no idea. She wants to make us commander. I think that's fair. I don't know if there's a chance of us getting any battlefield traits, like leadership traits, from leading her armies, but we'll give it a go. Master Bruce. Okay, let's see what we can do with this guy. Minus 37. This should be safe. I've said that many times before, and we've died. So that's clearly not true. Who else we got? Master Corwin. Goes along nicely with Master Corbin. There you go. You are dead as dicks. This is so good. This is so good. I love it when they fill up the board like this. He's gone. And then we've also got Lord Bernard Truth Speaker. Oh, for fuck's sake, of House Sanders. Another bloody Patreon house. Okay. Take him down, squad. We are killing all of these goddamn left-wingers today. Get out of here. Skip the... Bernard. Bernard... We just got almost murdered by Bernie Sanders. Are you... I feel like this duel system is so fucked. It just... I just don't know. Did we not have like 200 more personal combat than him again? Was I wrong in thinking... Where is Bernard? Show him to me. Bring him before me. Bernard. I'm just going to type in Bernard. I can't imagine there are too many people in the Game of Thrones called Bernard. There he is. 123 personal combat. Bear in mind, we would have had more, but we just lost that duel. It's unreal. 200 personal combat difference means nothing, apparently. Well, that's a bit disappointing. I thought we'd get the astronomer out of that, but no. We just get to either publish our findings and become a heretic, continue our studies in secret and get nothing, or get +2 learning. You don't even get... That doesn't make any sense. You wouldn't get astronomer out of becoming a heliocentrist scholar. Okay. Fine. All right, never mind. I suppose maybe it's not, you know, we're not like peer assessed. The maesters haven't signed off on it, so we can't call ourselves an astronomer because it's just like backyard science. That's all I can assume there. That's a bit frustrating. All right, never mind. Go out. Let's fucking go out and stop sword fighting for once. Otherwise, we're going to be killed by bloody Jeremy Corbyn or Bernie Sanders or something. On second thought, it's not safe outside. It really isn't, but find a quiet place to rest. So the thing around the corner, we always end up catching, it's like a dog or we steal someone's rat or whatever. Go to the garden and get lover's pox with a lady in a bush. Or my feet are hurting, I should sit on the bench for a while. And we meet our friend, the Master Brewer. Very nice. Don't want drunkard. Oh, come on. Ah, okay. What's that done for us then? -2 stewardship, -10 personal combat skill, -5 church opinion. Fuck me. What, because we sat on a bench with a brewer and then we immediately become an alcoholic? Well, we are building a brewery as well, so I guess I can't. That's just what you get. It's just what you get. That's unreal. God damn it. Who's getting married? Basalt. Oh, one of my only surviving brothers there is getting married. Good God, look at this potato of a man. Potting mix the second, I think that would be. Oh, his father is also his... I suppose this shouldn't normally happen, though, should it? I don't understand in the Game of Thrones mod why your father becomes your heir. Why is it not his mother? Oh, since ours are probably just agnatic. No, they are agnatic cognatic. Very weird. Okay, drive her to the wedding. That's fine. Let's do that. Oh, we've been put in command, so I guess not. Never mind. Okay, thank you. Oh, that's convenient. We attend his wedding and then he dies. My son Basalt Mud has died and you are humbly invited to his funeral. Yeah, I bet. How come we are one of the only survivors? What? He's at the Night's Watch, right? Oh, it looks like he's at the Night's Watch. He's just wearing a cloak. It's an understandable mistake. It's also shit. What's our brother? He's the High Lord of Cracklaw Point. Okay, that's kind of cool. Wait, did she steal that from Valyria? Oh, no, this is the thing that she could have got from Valyria. Okay, fair enough. He's also shit. Can't believe that. That's so ridiculous that every single one of our relatives, our immediate siblings, have died. Due to an untimely death, High Priest Silt's wedding has been cancelled. This was the Silt. He died at his own wedding. That's really not him, not Earthmud. It was Basalt again. Unreal. They were technically married, but that's... Wait, no way. She was married to... She was going to be married to Emmon, and then he vanished without a trace, and then she was going to be married to Basalt, who died after a disagreement with Emil. God, this girl's going to be... and who's she married off to now, then? She's just going to be scarred for life at this rate. And now she's married to this random man, Hosta Halamir. Incredible. Perganant, good news. We need a son. Oh, she's our heir, but, I mean, a backup son. Oh my god, she landed him? He became the Lord of Cracklaw Point because... okay, so if he dies, we get Cracklaw Point. Might be a bad thing, I guess, that our father's got that, but he is, of course... apparently of a highborn house himself, so we need to be... Oh, he's probably just become highborn where she's landed him. So does that mean he's no longer our heir, because he's a separate dynasty now? Maybe lowborn didn't count as a separate dynasty? I have no idea. Look, the succession's all over the place. Don't worry about it too much. Let's check the bounty board. But like I said, 1,000 personal combat's not going to get it. Not going to get it by itself. Okay. Bounty board, what have you got for me? Master Simon, 0 personal combat. That means that the chance that we're going to lose this duel then. Do not do it. I swear to God. Thank you. I appreciate that. I was about to scream then. This is probably good. So, Lord Owen the Unbent of Northwestern called in Wylan of Sunrise Keep to be his... Oh, shit. His champion in a trial by combat. We've got 333, so now we're a third of the way there. Versus Willem, who has 297. This could be close, but I'm going to give it a go. I think we've got to prove ourselves here, huh? One mistake is all I get. I avoided his forceful attacks, and he is dead instantly. Great duel there. That gives us, I believe, duel experience instead then, doesn't it? So that's 5 per go, and it gives sex appeal as well. Very nice. And do those fade away? They don't. Very cool. Valar Morghulis, good work. The gods were not in their favor. Now we can execute him, and we can sacrifice him off to the gods. 2 dark magic, fear by 5, 10% chance of gaining cruel. Doesn't really matter too much. He's dead, 50 piety. Boom. And we're also not going to divinate from his entrails because we lose piety for that, which we kind of want to try and build up. Right, so now if we get permanently injured, we've got enough points now to... We can cure our ailments. What, lover's pox? Drunkenness, maybe? We lose lover's pox. Oh, that was it. But we gained lunatic. No. Oh, that's not good. Vassal opinion -5. I mean, it's not terrible. It might give us access to certain things that we wouldn't have had before. Still not good, though, is it? Shit. All right. Can we call this tiny boy for trial, or can I just straight up execute him? Castrate him. My God, that's nuts. Well, I mean, it wouldn't be at that stage. Oh, that was House Corbin as well. I wouldn't do that to a patron house. I wouldn't do it anyway. But... You know, I'm feeling a little generous here. Organize the blood games. Yes. Do it. It is decided in a few weeks. Grand Tournament. Remember when the old gods had blood games? Again, I suppose it's no different to the Northern Melee, is it? Let's do it. Only the most vicious commanders will do, or one of our prisoners. Lord Marwyn, we're going to send our Kingsguard out into the Blood Games. Give him the best equipment he can buy. Send him out with a net and a spear. Good luck. Good luck, Marwyn. Let the blood start flowing. More blood for the blood gods. The crowd roars in approval as another warrior falls to the ground. His lunacy is really set in, huh? He's just got this absolute obsession with murder all his life. How many people has he killed? 28. 28 jewels he's won, and then another 3 on top of that. More blood for the blood gods, and he won. Oh, shit, we get Tomb of Dark Magic for that. Very nice. There we go, and he actually won it. Well done, Marwyn. I'm very impressed. We gain Hemophiliac. Oh, shit. Lose the trait cynical. Change dark magic by 3. As man have performed a notable amount of human sacrifice. Feudal vassal opinion -5. What the fuck? But it's part of our laws. Where is it? Oh, it's actually not on here. It's okay. Tortured my friend. Nah, never did that. Maybe that's not the case then. Maybe we're okay here. Hang on. Maybe it's people who are different religion to us. League Champion Blood. Champion Blood? Oh, right. It's a bloodline that we've had previously, isn't it? Religious differences. I think they're actually okay with us having mass blood games. It just says execute kinsmen is on there, but that's obviously not it. No, we're fine. Don't worry about it then. Hemophiliac apparently doesn't affect us. We are a feudal vassalage, though. Feudal LP. Oh, it's a different. It must be a different government type. That's okay. Blood King of the Vale. He's well on his way to becoming the personal combat monster that we really did want for the. I'm looking forward to playing as this guy and having the entire entire throne under him. I think that would be absolutely insane if we get this guy as the what's the highest one? It's like Hemoarch or something like that. With the 1,000 personal combat, still my personal goal here. I think this is going to be absolutely nuts if we manage to pull this off. Thank you all for watching. We're going to leave that one here for today. Please let me know what the audio, what the video makes. Let me know if there's anything slightly, even slightly wrong to it or compared to usual, and I'll make sure that it's all fixed for next time. A little harder for me to gauge because it's obviously me doing all the recordings and whatnot. So to me, seems fine, but you guys might have noticed something I've missed. So I will get that one fixed for tomorrow. Thank you all for watching, and a big thank you to the patrons making the series possible in the first place, including Alchemia, Anthony Gawley, Asuna Kirito, Atmos, Average Gamer 419, Bacon Kitten, Ben Hoffland, Chesty, Croesus, Donald, Doolin of Gondolin, Fakuna Vasquez, Frederick, Gogula, Sarik, Harry McGowan, Iguana Squad, James Shea, Jonah Waters, Justin Wallace, Kanan Carter, Michael Mullen, Muskratful, Norstrus, Necrophilin, Pelvis Presley, Rodin, Scott, Skaz, Smake Mustaine, Somnus, Shea, T-Bag Cruz, The One Ring, Tom Terry 18, Tyler Kendall, Tyler McClam, Vacuous Bacchus, Varagon, William Green, and Zazzy7011 for their support at the insane tier levels on Patreon. Thank you guys for making the channel possible in the first place. Big appreciation. And thank you as well to the other patrons, including Uwu Daddy, Astro, Anna Person, Andrew Walsh, Andrew Wilson, Anchor, Attila, Austin Taylor, Better Max, Better Valerian, Black Double H, Blood for the Blood God. That's appropriate. Buen Gun, Chris, Corgi Circus, Dapper Go, David Van Diepen, Daniel Pete, Don, Don2217, Emerald Beam, Foosh, Gabriel Van Ders, Gaz, Genji Zerko, Gothamo, Grey, Haji Dumar, I Am Sagater, Icy the Great, Jackson P, Jay Lara, Jacob Wolfie, Jason Sushu, Jose, Jeebus Crust, Joran DeVries, Jessica Smith, Jobs Lucky Sister, Jilly Vondel, Josephia, Justin Plot, Justin Rules, Justin Walters, Lepus, Lou Allen Thomas, Luke Wallace, Manuel Bosic, Mustolp, Monty, Mosi Sampson, My Name Isn't Dio, Nathan Flores, Nathaniel Lindberg, Nick, Noah Gallimore, Organized Confusion, Pan Samu, Panther Pearl, Peyton Denisar, Russian Oligarch, Billionaire, Ryan Hooper, Sam Keir, Shardul, Shari, Smirtworm, Smooth Octopus, Socrates, Super Nanny 089, Sweetie, Talar, Voodoo Mumbo, Void Prince Kibo, Will Wade, Wilson Atef, Wolfie, Yellow 4, Yorker, Sack, Zetlock, and CK2, and all the other people over at Patreon as well. Thank you guys all for your support for the channel, and to the Twitch subs who have been very neglected recently. We'll be over there soon, I promise. I know I say that quite a lot, but I have an idea for something I want to do for the for a Twitch stream at some stage. It's RimWorld based, so I should probably say that on the RimWorld video in hindsight, but hey, keep your eyes open.